All right, what's going on, everybody? Fab here. We're back here with another Fab5. We're going to be doing top 5 Friday night videos that you used to watch as a kid. I know in the SDA world, we had to watch videos to keep us entertained on Friday nights because we had nothing else to do. And there was nothing else really to do on Friday nights except for watch some Christian videos that our parents made us watch. So we're going to be going over the top 5 videos that you used to watch as a kid. Number 5, we're going to be talking about McGee and Me. Number 5, McGee and Me. I know this cartoon, well, it wasn't a cartoon, but it had a cartoon character in it interacting with a real life person, a boy. I guess he didn't really have any friends, so this was like his only friend. And McGee, which was his name, was the cartoon. So I guess this was some kind of for kids that didn't have any siblings. This really touched them. They had a friend they could talk to, imaginary friend. Kind of weird, but whatever. You know, it worked for a lot of people and they still enjoy those videos now. Sometimes they watch it when they have their spare time. So McGee and Me, number 5. All right, number 4, the Buttercream Gang. I know a lot of people may not recognize this series, but it was a series like in the early mid 90s dealing with a family that lived in this rural area, had some kids, and one of the kids was in a group or a clique that was called the Buttercream Gang. What their purpose was, they just went around, did nice things for people, hung out with each other. It taught some moral lessons, you know, how to treat each other, how to treat those that treat you bad. So it had those deep kind of philosophical type lessons for kids and teenagers alike. So number 4, the Buttercream Gang. Number 3, the Flying House. I know a lot of people will remember this series because for me, it was kind of creepy. Honestly, let's just think about this for a second. Some kids get lost playing outside, a storm happens, then all of a sudden they find this house. They go in the house, they find this little robot and the guy in the house, and next thing you know, they're off in biblical times. Now this, I don't think the series could go nowadays just because, yeah, child laws and child abuse and all those things, kidnapping, everything. Yeah, I don't think that would really go nowadays, but we still love the series because it's kind of memorable, and our parents just made us watch it because we had nothing else to watch. So the Flying House, that is number 3. Yes, I'm going to play the introduction right now.
A summer storm appeared. Corky got afraid when it started to rain. Then we came upon a house. Should we go inside? So fun to fly through time in the flying house. Oh, it's great to fly in the flying house. I just won't forget back home again.
Don't you remember that? I do too. Let's go to number 2. Number 2, Superbook. Another kind of creepy series with this creepy introduction. But yet it was a memorable introduction. I bet some of you are probably about to sing along to the introduction right now, which I'm going to play at the end of this part. But Superbook, I love this show with two older siblings and their little brother Corky. Used to go on adventures by opening up Superbook, and pretty much Superbook, of course, was the Bible. But you know, everybody loved this series. I know I loved it. Let's listen to the introduction.
Today's story.
All right, that was number 2, Superbook. And I bet you can guess what number 1 is. Let's go. Number 1 is Hanna-Barbera's Greatest Stories from the Bible. I cannot tell you how many times I watched these videos, all the series from Daniel, David and Goliath, which is my favorite, Joshua, Moses, Creation, the whole series. I watched them all. I know you watched them all. My parents still have them at our house right now. So Hanna-Barbera stories, greatest stories from the Bible. You know who is in it: Moki, Margot, and Derek. And we're going to listen to the introduction. Let's listen to it right now. It's classic.
While surveying the site of some ancient ruins, 2 young archaeologists, Derek and Margot, and their nomad friend Moki, find themselves trapped and sinking in a whirling pool of sand. And when the dust settles, they stare up in awe at a vast chamber filled with giant relics and artifacts from another civilization. And there, at the far end of the cavern, a door with a strange inscription. All who enter these portals pass through time.
So that is number 1, Hanna-Barbera Greatest Stories from the Bible. All right, that wraps up this episode of Fab5, the greatest top 5 videos you used to watch on Friday night. So I'm going to give a little shout out to my cousin James Lewis, who is doing a big project, who's been doing this project for a couple years now, and is making a big impact for Adventist Sports Network, ASN. I want to give him a shout out. Please go find them on YouTube. He posts stuff on Facebook. There's a lot of stuff that's coming down the pike. I'll be working with him, especially at Pine Forge Alumni, our 70th anniversary this year. We're gonna be doing something special. We're gonna have a live feed going on during the alumni basketball game this year. So we want you all to participate. And if you want to find out more information, please just hit me up and I'll put a link down there. Thank you. Take care.